Tuned down, tuned out. It's calmer in the forest today. Welcome to Reno Does Music, where today I have a review commission from my friend Megan, and we're looking at Noah Kahan and his album Stick Season. This is one of those artists that I somehow avoided hearing anything about, and one that pleasantly surprised me when I saw that his songs had millions of streams, meaning that there's some inherent quality to be had considering the genre itself, or at least it's the hope. Folk and indie music is still something I'm trying to get a firm grasp, an idea about, but it's low-key songs like the ones on this album that give me a better understanding of it. And I think I can sum it up like this. It's less about the different instrumental elements, and it just really boils down to the stories and feelings that get drummed up along the way. This is an album that's great to sit with and melt into, and it wasn't until New Perspective that I really understood that. I was enjoying it all the same, but the true sort of energy it exudes didn't hit me until then, with this song covering change and personal inadequacies while trying to adjust to the world around the singer. Change, acceptance, and different forms of love are talking points to be found all over the album, of course, but this track gives a much more personal vibe to it, as opposed to some of the more overarching, sometimes similar feelings but still vague ones that echo in other tracks. There are unique moments though, such as with Orange Juice later on the track list, which is a beautiful song detailing a safe environment that Noah is creating for him and his lover, one that contains not just a feeling of safety in a literal sense, but a metaphorical one, as the song touches on subjects of sobriety, grief, and the many emotions and scars that come from the traumatic experiences of life post-addiction. From car crashes to mental battles, the song is beautiful as well as emotionally vulnerable in how it handles the subject matter with graceful subtlety, perfectly fitting Noah's vocal style and delivery. Vulnerability is all over the album's tracklist, such as with the next song as well, Strawberry Wine, named after a classic and sickly sweet love song. This track covers loss as well as the pure infatuation that comes with reveling in even the simplest of actions that a loved one does. It's just all about pure love in general. One element that I really enjoyed on this album is the constant calls to his hometown, whether it be songs such as the song I talked about earlier, New Perspective, or Stick Season, that speak mainly about staying within it. Watching the change on a personal or larger scale, or rather the comparisons, and pondering what comes next in a song like All My Love. This one focuses on an ex-lover who has moved out of said hometown and moved on with their life. The way the song is delivered with no bitterness or unwell meaning is a very familiar but still very enjoyable take on the watching someone leave your life but not being mad or upset about its story that I see artists take on time and time again. While this is a really brief review, I do have one more thing I want to talk about, and it's the straight-on somber tracks like Still, which I believe don't get nearly enough love in comparison to the other songs here on the album. The subtly darker track hits on feelings of wanting to stay within a moment and reminiscing on moments where things and people in the world around him once again felt different, although this time there's more direct comparisons, such as with the line, "Watched my mother move like God was in the room." Reflection comes in many forms, and while there's hope to be found in a memory such as this, there's the inherent sadness of constantly looking back on your life like he does throughout the album that's enjoyable, but sombering to say the least. Critically well done at the very least as well. Stick Season is an album that I don't have anything negative to say about. It does its job well and keeps things packed up in a tight package across 14 tracks, which is no small feat at all. From hometown memories to personal longing and love, it seems like Noah has grasped the modern indie formula and made it his personal weapon with grace and precision. Something to applaud given that a lot of music from the genre, whether mainstream artists or local and homegrown, resides in a samey, never-ending circle of cliches. While some cliches do come up here and there, given the genre and vibe, the cliches are treated as carefully as a hand he gives to the ones around him here on the album. So for these reasons, Stick Season by Noah Kahan gets an 8.1 out of 10. And that's your review. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're staying hydrated. I'll see you next time.